And we are recording. Alright, what is up, guys? This is the Gaming Fan Show, episode numero 4. Because I don't know what 4 is in Spanish. But it's episode 4 with our guest, Silent Gaming. Say hello to Silent. Silent, say hello to
Hello,
everyone.
everybody.
So, you may be wondering why Miles isn't here. Well, you see, a sad thing happened to our favorite Australian friend, Miles. I have no clue what happened to Miles. He's just not here for some reason. We tried inviting him. We even postponed the show like 20 minutes, and he's still not here. So we're just going to have to proceed without him. This is going to be a 3-man show with only 2 hosts. So we'll see how it goes. Guys, how have your weeks been going? Or your week has been going?
Me, it's been going okay. Lame sub, like, fluctuation. But other than that, normal.
Hmm. Herman?
Yeah,
You,
nothing like out of the ordinary.
Ah, alright. Well, I've been on spring break, so I haven't had any school stuff. I'm in tennis, so I had some of that practice. I skipped like half of them because I'm just like, fuck that. I'd rather play video games and watch TV. But I started watching a TV show called Blue Mountain State on Crackle, and oh my god, I love it. I don't know if you
That's
guys
on
have ever
Netflix.
seen that, but it's a really good
That's
show.
awesome.
Oh, I don't know why I like it. I just like it. It's about drugs, sex, and college football, but like it honestly doesn't sound that great, and the first show is not that good, but it really picks up and it's funny and it's hard to put down. And I've been playing Fallout 3. I beat Fallout 3 again. Just decided to play through it again to waste time, and that was
How many
enjoyable as always.
how many times have you played through it? I played through Fallout 3 like I played through New Vegas like 5 times at least, like all the way through, and I've only played through Fallout 3 like 2 or 3 times.
You see, I've only played through Fallout 3 times, so thrice. Fallout New Vegas, I watched a Let's Play on YouTube sometime last summer, and while it was fun to watch and it looked like a good game, I felt like the storyline isn't as rock solid as it is in Fallout 3, because in Fallout 3 you start right out of the vault and it gives you the huge backstory of how the vaults came to be, whereas in New Vegas I feel like they skipped through that.
I've played it 0 times.
Oh, it's
You never
such a
played
great
Fallout?
game. It's like, I bet you can get it for $5 on Amazon for PS3 or PC probably. I highly recommend it. It's probably the best RPG game I've ever played, and I really don't like RPGs. Like Skyrim, I hated that game, and I still do. Yet I love Fallout 3 and New Vegas watching it though.
How
So
can you hate Skyrim?
exactly, I got it. I'm like,
What?
wow, these are good graphics, and then I played it and like, this is fucking bull. I
I still have. I bought the DLC. I still haven't beaten the main game. It goes on forever. I love Skyrim. I don't know.
Anyone who's played Fallout, it's like shorter, but anyone who's played it, it's like way better.
yeah,
Or most people.
I gotta
Hmm.
say it's addicting.
I might have to give it a check.
Fallout 3, you gotta start with 3 and then go to New Vegas. I'm gonna be getting New Vegas sometime soon.
Yeah, do
So
play, it's awesome. Although the DLC, the only good DLC is Old World Blues. All the other ones are like pretty bad.
I hate how in Fallout 3 at the ending, I won't spoil it for you, Silent, but like the ending after you beat the main campaign, you can't like go back and play the other parts haven't that you haven't completed yet, and you have a lot of money that you can spend that you haven't spent, so it feels like that's wasted. And Bethesda basically set themselves up to make a lot of money by including like an advancement of the main campaign through the DLC so that you can go back and play all those other things. And then it gives you some other parts of the map and all that. So, I'm going to be getting the DLCs for Fallout 3 soon, but ah, what a game.
Yeah,
Uh,
get New Vegas on PC, but 3, it's like really hard to set up on PC.
Hmm. Yeah, thanks for the tip. I was thinking of getting New Vegas on the PS3 just because like I'm used to all those games with a controller. The only games on PC that I like are like turn-based strategy games, like
PC is not
FPS.
usually hard to learn. I mean, it's just usually WASD mouse.
If you get a wired Xbox 360 controller, you can use it on PC.
Yeah, but then again, like I feel like on PC the interaction level is a lot less, and I've seen some guys like they convert from console to the PC, and they say that like the first 2 months that they play games, yeah, there's a lot of games to play, and yeah, it's a lot of fun with all the awesome graphics, but they lose the interaction with other people. Yeah, you can talk on Skype to them, but like how many people in the actual game have microphones on? Maybe one or two a day that you encounter?
Hmm.
Maybe.
If the thing is, when I play on PC, I'm playing PC specifically to play single player games. Like me, I just started playing the PC and recording it, and my whole thing has been get the horror games, get Unfair Mario, play Happy Wheels, just play a whole bunch of single player games because I've been doing multiplayer for like 2 years straight, and the only single player I've ever played was Skyrim, Infamous, and the campaigns in Call of Duty. Everything else I have not completed, just because I had to get the multiplayer videos out there.
Mm, yeah. I just like all right, I guess this can lead us into our first major topic. Um the topic is, which do you prefer, public or private gaming? Now let me explain a little bit. Public gaming is like, multiplayer games. So a public gamer is more inclined to play on a console, whereas a private gamer plays single player games like sports games or turn-based games or maybe even RPGs without online capability, such as Fallout and Skyrim until now. So, which one of you
I
guys is a public gamer, do you think?
I play both now. To be totally honest, I'm more private now, but that's kind of unfair. Seeing I like to play a lot of Gmod and what's it Minecraft on PC. And with Gmod, I know that people always have microphones, and they're always blasting their microphones over what's it called? They're over the game. So it's just, I mean, yeah, I play console, but I do both. I don't actually see myself as saying, oh, I'm a private gamer over a public gamer. I think I'm pretty equal on that.
Mm-hmm. Herman?
I'm more private. Like, I do like I'd most rather play like co-op, like Minecraft with like 2 or 3 other people, but I like story games, not like Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff.
Ah. Alright, so like over my entire video gaming career, if you will, I gotta say I'm a mix of both. When I first got my PS2 when I was 9, I didn't have internet. I didn't have internet until I was 13. So keep that in mind.
Same.
Yeah, like I used to get my PS2 in the morning right before school. I'd go and I would play Madden. And the reason why is cuz like I really enjoyed watching football, and then on the weekends I'd go after the games and I'd set up dynasties and all that and try and take my team all the way to the Super Bowl, on and on and on. Then I got into, NBA and FIFA, and actually when I first got internet, I started playing other online games. I remember I played Club Penguin, and there was a game, it was like a mix of Minecraft and Gmod. Roblox. I remember playing
Oh,
that with some of my friends, and I didn't have a mic, and my internet was really terrible. I had dial-up, and this was like 3.5, 4 years ago. So,
You
yeah,
make it sound like you were like you're like 30, but you're only like how old are you? Like 16?
yeah, I'm 16.
my my first experience with games was, well, the one that I would say was my first one would be the PlayStation 1, where I played Obviously single player because there was no multiplayer on PlayStation 1, guys. It was there was no way you could do that. So I Pitfall, Need for Speed, and 3, Need for Speed 3, and Frogger, which I actually still own to this day. But yeah, it's that. Then I went to PlayStation 2. I still didn't have internet on my PlayStation 2. The biggest multiplayer game I played was Star Wars Battlefront 2, and
Yes.
that
Thank you.
that would be at home with multiple people on a couch with like a few controllers and or just by myself against the computer. I'm like, if this is what multiplayer is like online, I think I can do this. But my first multiplayer game, excluding PC, dumb like Club Penguin and stuff, excluding that, because I don't count that. Just saying. I think it was Modern Warfare 2 was my first actual I played online game.
Were you any good at MW2 when you first started?
Yes and no. I was good by player standards, bad by YouTube standards.
Oh, alright. What was your KD?
1.34.
Fuck, you still
That's
have
all
me
right.
beat. I've been playing since MW3, and my KD right now is .90. Like, I don't get it.
My KD in Ghost right now is a 1.65.
I played Ghost for like a week, then I
What was
got
your
rid of it.
KD?
I don't check my KD.
Oh, we're gonna say it was
My KD
0.89, because, yeah, I have to be better than someone.
I think actually Modern Warfare 2 my KD's okay. It's not the worst. I think my worst KD is in Black Ops, where I think I have a 1.2 something. It's not good. I didn't do good in Black Ops. I'm not a good Black Ops player online. I like the zombies though.
So it seems like it's trending for you, Silent, where you're better on the Infinity Ward games.
Yeah, I'm way better at the. I like the Treyarch ones, but I'm way better at the Infinity.
That's a tough one because I could check, but I think Black Ops 2 I did pretty good. I think I had a 1.4 in Black Ops 2. But yeah, for the most part, I'm an Infinity Ward fan. I like the way it just feels. It feels smoother to me. It doesn't feel as laggy. I think Black Ops was laggy. Black Ops 2 was laggy. I didn't get to play World at War too much. It was just, it's so hacked. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Especially on PlayStation. I mean, to prove a point, I took a USB stick, downloaded a mod menu, stuck it in my computer, put it on the USB stick, stuck it in my PlayStation, saved it as the save file, and I had a mod menu.
What's it called? Call of Duty 4. That on Xbox, it like last time I checked, which is like a couple months ago, it was not that hacked. But I'm like a monster at Call of Duty 4.
That's weird.
Like my
because
KD has to be like a 3 or like a 2 or 3, like somewhere around there.
Not bad. That's kind of weird though. Is like, so Sony's not big into making like operating systems like Microsoft is. I would think it would be a lot easier to mod things on the 360 or Xbox One. Then again, Microsoft knows how to combat that because they've seen how hacks and stuff can be transferred from computer to computer. So,
Microsoft is a software company and Sony is a hardware company.
Yeah.
Well, then look at what happened like recently though with the shift. I mean, this is the funny thing. It was PlayStation 2 destroyed Xbox.
Yup.
I think
Wrecked
Xbox
it.
is like the better console though. If you like taking nostalgia out of it, if you actually look, like Xbox had like Knights of the Old Republic, Halo 1 and 2. What
But
else?
PlayStation 2 just overall was. Remember Gran Turismo? What was it? Which one was it? Was it 3? Yeah, Gran
Yeah,
Turismo 3. That game looked great on the PlayStation 2. I mean, there was some next gen stuff going on that. Last gen stuff going on that because it was
Yeah.
just. It was like it looked good. You had the lighting, the cars looked amazing. There was one car I couldn't unlock. I couldn't even unlock it with cheat codes. But overall, it was a good game.
What's it called? Xbox had a built-in hard drive and and it could work with like online a lot better. Like Battlefront 2 on Xbox, it had like a full. I think it had 16 people. And on PS2, it had like it had only like 4.
To be totally honest, though, who played those consoles? Who bought those consoles to play online? Back then, online wasn't a big thing. If you wanted to play online, you were a PC gamer. Consoles were not made for that. They were made at the time to play single-player games. There was no such thing as DLC. You got a full game on release, and it was just, that was it. I'm going down to GameStop. I'm picking up this used game. I got it. It's amazing. I'm glad that I got this thing. Now it's like, okay, now I gotta buy this game, get the season pass, hope that the season pass covers every DLC, and when it doesn't because of the stupid microtransactions, I have to go and pay more for those, and I end up, at the end, when I used to only pay $60, now I have to pay somewhere around $200 for everything.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh man, I loved playing Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 on PS2. I gotta say that Battlefront 1's probably my favorite game I've ever played. Like, if they had a combat record in that of the hours that I played, it probably amasses like 3 months. Not even joking. From 3rd grade until like 7th grade, all I did was Battlefront 1. Yeah, I'd play some other games in Battlefront 2, but at least once a week, even when I was on fucking vacation, I'd be popping in Battlefront 1 just to play it. And, oh my god. But back to the Herman saying that the Xbox was better than the PS2. In regards to Battlefront 1 and 2, I'm not sure there were... Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure there were any tournaments on Xbox for Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. Whereas on PS2, I remember there were a few. And when I first got internet, I immediately popped on there and played in a few tournaments. And I actually did fairly well. It was pretty fun.
Club, you need to get Battlefront 2 on Steam with me. It's really easy to run. Like, I don't know. I'm about to get a new PC.
I would just wait for the next Battlefront. I mean, you got DICE coming out with a Battlefront. For crying out loud, DICE is coming out with a Battlefront game. Think about that.
It, but I want the nostalgic feel of Battlefront 1 or 2. I really don't care. 1 was like really throwback, but 2 was more advanced, and I really just want to play them. After I got my PS3, I couldn't play them. So
we already know that Battlefront 3 is going to be a first-person shooter. It's not going to be the third-person shooter style, but throw that out for a second. Think about what it's going to be like to get into an X-Wing and be in the cockpit of the thing.
Well, keep in mind that Battlefronts 1 and 2, while they were mainly third-person, there was a first-person option deep in the settings. You had to go in there and enable it.
There was?
Yeah, there was.
It's gonna have a third-person. I don't know if it's gonna be a
third-person feel.
Yeah,
when was there an option? I didn't know about this. I feel like I was left out.
A lot of people felt like that. It's kind of hard to get to now that I remember it. But for like the first few years that I played it, it was just, yep, third person. And actually, after I went to first person, I went back to third person after a few weeks because, honestly, it was easier to play in third person. And while that sounds really weird, I don't know how it's even possible, but it was a lot easier and a lot more fun playing in third person, especially when you're Darth Vader. I mean, you're walking around, and what happens if you fall off an edge while you're doing a force jump? Good luck. Good luck living through that.
I wonder what they're going to do for 3 for that.
I hope it's just like Battlefront 2, but with, like, better guns, no perks, and basically an updated Battlefront 2 with awesome maps.
I hope they have some of the Episode 7 locations.
Oh, that would be so epic. Tying in the new movies with the new game. Wow.
Yeah. What I want to see them do, though, and it was something from Battlefront 2 that I was like, why didn't they do this, was you had these epic space battles where you'd be in the ships.
Yep.
Why couldn't they? Well, I know why. There was tech limitations at the time, but now we don't have those anymore. Not even on the last-gen consoles. I want the space battles and the Earth battles to go on at the same time. I want to be able to hop in a ship on the planet and fly up to the space battle.
They
There
had
was
that
a
in Star Wars
yeah,
Rogue Squadron Leader, whatever, on the
that was
Vita.
PSP.
No, it was on the PSP and DS. They had that at the same time, which was weird, but it worked. I don't know how they got it to work, because when you think about it, it was actually pretty complex. But the space people couldn't like shoot people in the planet, so it wound up working out very well. And you'd have like one team winning in space while the other guys are winning on the planet, so it evened out, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I would like to see it like realistic almost. You have these ships coming in, they're trying to invade this planet. I mean, look at Titanfall. You have the drop ships and everything. Well, have these huge ships come in, they're trying to take over. You have the battle going on up there. If they win the space battle, they get to come down to Earth and start invading down there.
What happens
Like they
if you win
land
on
the
Earth?
ship.
Like,
What?
is the space battle come first and then the Earth battle?
Um,
At the same time.
no, at the same time you'd have something going on the planet, and then reinforcements could show up or not show up.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, like, what happens if you won the like planet battle and then the space battle is still going on? Then you'd have to win two battles at the same time. Whereas the other guys that are attacking, they have to win the space battle and then they go onto the planet. They don't have to put people at two places at the same time. But I understand
know,
the
but that would be
reinforcement
the
thing makes it worth it.
I don't know, but I would like them to somehow get a hold of the guys from Zipper Interactive to work on that, because they worked on MAG for PlayStation.
Hmm.
I mean, I understand the company's gone, but the people are still around. So get some of those guys from there. They had a 200-plus player game, and it never lagged.
What's it called? There were so many like great games on PSP that were like ruined because it only had one analog stick.
Ah, I know.
Like you would have to like press the trigger and then like move
Yeah,
the camera.
I like the
I have an
PSP.
idea. Let's make a portable device that's like the PlayStation. Only we're gonna remove the aiming, the analog stick, and we're just replace it with auto aim features. That's it.
Kind of sounds like Ghosts when you're going against the bots. They got aim. What is that hack called? Where like you can aim at anybody at any time.
Aimbot.
Aimbot. Yeah, it was like, man, these bots have aimbot. So
Lol. Oh, what was it? So yeah. Anyways, it sounds. I mean, really, Battlefront 3 looks fantastic. I cannot wait for it personally. I hope it comes out on last and next gen, because I'm not gonna be able to run next gen on my computer, and I'm not gonna go out and buy a PlayStation 4 for a while.
I don't, because like I don't want the last gen holding back the game because
Last gen it shouldn't hold back anything right now. I mean, people will say, "Oh, look, it's holding it back," but in all honesty, it's really not. I mean, just make it for next gen, and then for the next one, make a separate game. I don't know if that's like
yeah,
the right term, but take it and drown the like that. Take the graphics and make them worse. I mean, I don't care as long as it can be on both consoles in some way, shape, or form.
I maybe like make a whole like kind of what Assassin's Creed is doing, where like it's like two different like totally different games. Like you have one that's like for the last gen and the like maybe the PS Vita, and like one for the PSP, PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
No, what I'm saying is make Battlefront 3, all right, for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and PC. Make it for that. Then take that game that you've made and tailored to that and scale it down for the PlayStation 3, but keep it the same that what it was made for the PlayStation 4. Don't take anything away from them.
Oh,
only
shit.
take it away from the PlayStation 3.
But like there's like things like you can't just like if you were to make it exclusively for the next gen, there's like things that you could do that you like no matter how much you drown on the graphics, like you couldn't do on the
Yeah, he's got a point there. This is the one thing I really want on Battlefront 3. I want MLG to get into it. I want there to be like MLG professional tournaments on Battlefront 3. I don't want to see the same, FaZe Clan and Optic going in the finals. I want it to be a little bit different because I swear to God, I'm going to be going pro if they come out with that for Battlefront 3. That is the only game I'll ever play. Call of Duty, you're out my window as soon as I get Battlefront 3. Seriously,
Well,
I feel like I do really well. I did well on the other ones. I
That's
told
the
my
thing, though.
friends,
It's
and
not going to
I
be
loved
the
them.
same.
Yeah.
I
hope
just
they
hope
have
it's more like
MLG.
Battlefront than Battlefield because Battlefield 3 was amazing, but Battlefield 4 was alright.
Yeah.
Not that good. But
I don't know, I feel like Battlefield 4 just copied and pasted Battlefield 3 into a new thing. That was it. Just took the maps, made new maps, and added higher level of destruction.
yeah, Revolution was cool, but like it was kind of like gimmicky.
You guys think we need a new topic?
Yeah, I think so. We should go on.
All right. As you guys may know, Silent Gaming is a YouTuber, and he's got about 1,000 subs. He's been doing some Let's Plays. He was doing Silent Hill, I think the second one, right? Second Silent Hill?
I think so.
Yeah, and then now he's doing Phobia. Like, Silent, my question to you is, how hard is it to make a Let's Play, and why?
Personally, Let's Plays for me are on the easier side. I mean, it can get difficult because you have to be talking on a constant basis to keep your audience entertained. If you stop talking, people will lose interest, and if they lose interest halfway through a 15-minute video, automatically it's a useless upload. So there's that aspect where it's got to be in the back of your head. You got to be thinking of something to say all the time. But then there's a sense where it's easier because I'm recording, talking, and everything at the same time. I have my webcam running. It's all already done for me. As when I did Call of Duty back about a week ago, I had to record a video. I had a certain standard. I had to get, I don't know, a 30 and 5 because anything worse, people would just stop watching. So you had to get a certain type of video. You had to use certain types of guns because certain guns are just too overpowered. You had to use certain attachments. You had to keep it a certain length, otherwise people lose interest. You have to get these certain kill streaks, otherwise people lose interest. And then after you actually get that perfect video, you have to come up with a topic. And that can take forever, assuming that there's actually a topic to talk about in the gaming news. So it's easier for me. It's actually more fun, too.
But you've been getting less views overall on your Let's Plays, right? Than your
Yeah.
Call of Duty videos?
Yeah. I think the reason for that is most of my subscribers came from Thunderstruck Gaming when I got featured over there when Thunder came and commented one time. And they're all humongous Call of Duty fans, or now Titanfall fans. So they see I upload something else. I don't necessarily know if they were interested in me in particular or if they were just interested in the game. Some people are watching the Let's Plays, but yeah, overall views have dropped. It might also be the fact that people want to see a shorter video and then move on, and I got a 15-minute, 25-minute video, and people are like, I don't have time for this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What?
No, but
I ain't sitting
they're
down and
decent.
watching you play.
I actually enjoy them. Guys, if you're looking for a new YouTube channel to go and love Silent Gaming, youtube.com/TheSilentSoldier87.
Yeah, just sub to you.
Yeah. He was
Yeah,
on Throwing
subscribe.
the Strug. That's actually where I found you, Silent. It was funny. It was just like, oh, Silent liked this video, and then it was on there. I'm like, I'm gonna go check this guy out. And it's just like, I like his voice. That's the first thing I said. A little weird, but I'm
His
a weird
voice.
person, so.
I like it so much. It's not weird.
Like honestly, when I said it, I didn't think it was gonna be weird, but yeah, that's kind of weird, Club. That's kind of weird. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah,
I've been told I have the commentator voice, which is weird. It's like, is there a commentator voice? If there is, I
yeah. It's
guess I
gonna be
have it.
like soothing. I don't know. My voice sounds like a drunk teenager with balls out of his left socket. I don't know. I hate my voice. When I hear it, it
I,
sounds freaking dope. But like you guys have spectacular voices.
no, my voice is like super deep.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
right.
mine is like super high compared to yours.
Everyone has different voices. I don't know if there's any such thing as a commentator's voice, but I mean, let me think. I got PewDiePie. I'm thinking of PewDiePie. I
Oh,
mean,
that's not a commentator's
he's
voice.
got the accent. He's cheating. He's
Yeah.
cheating. He's got the accent. He's Swedish dash Italian dash American now. I mean, come on. He's cheating.
Yep.
But
Cheater.
maybe there is. Maybe that's the key. Maybe it's the voice. It's the voice that people want to subscribe to. I don't know. But yeah, guys, if you're whoever's watching, go check out the channel.
All
You will
right.
be
Probably
thoroughly
like
entertained.
Do you
maybe
think
like
we need um a new topic? That's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
All right. How about the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370? Apparently, a Chinese vessel picked up a ping off the coast of Australia. Do you guys think it's bullshit? And if you don't, what are your opinions on it?
I don't know what to believe anymore. What was it? Oh, it's hijacked. Oh, their phones are still functioning. They're still on their social media site. Oh, the phones are ringing. Oh, the computers are running. Oh, this, that, the other thing. It was hijacked. It could have flown off radar. It's crashed into the Indian Ocean. I don't even know. No one knows. They haven't found anything.
Yeah. Apparently, though, they said that there was a ping that went off, and the Chinese vessel received it, and now they're going around with submerging a ping detector in underneath the water while the boat goes around the search area. And so far, they haven't picked up anything else yet. But I
What do
don't
you mean by
know
ping?
what.
What do you mean by ping?
Like the ping from the black box, which tells the air traffic controllers where the plane is. It's kind of like the GPS for airplanes across the when it moves, when the airplane moves, it's like moving GPS.
Yeah.
it seems like a like 2 weeks ago, like it was all over the news and it's like dropped like crazily. Now,
It's
like
just
nobody
getting
knows.
annoying.
It had to drop because they were drawing it out too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run out of topics to talk about the thing. I mean, where today in the news, Malaysia air flight, blah 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 blah. It's still not found.
Yeah.
What else is there to say? Hey, we got rumors Sasquatch hijacked it. I mean,
That's
I'm
the thing
done.
that I hate
We're
about
talking
media.
about.
I'm not gonna care until like I actually find out what happened. Like I don't like really follow it, but I will once they like get the black box, find out what happened.
Until they pull the wreckage out of the ocean, until they send a submarine down and say, "Here's the plane," I ain't buying anything they're saying anymore. I don't care.
Things in the news. When...
I give up on them like 2 days after they got lost or after it was not located or however you want to put it.
How
I
does
was
a
like,
plane
yep,
like
you're
I
dead,
kind of
move on.
sounded. I sounded a little wrong when I said that. It's not that I don't care. It's that not that I don't care about the people that were on board. I don't want to make it sound like that because I almost made it sound like that. But I don't care what the media has to say anymore about it. That's what I'm saying. Heart and prayers go out to, I mean, the families who lost their family members and friends. I mean, it's a horrible thing. I don't even know what's true anymore. But I don't care what the media has to say.
They're kind of making like they're not like respecting like all the victims' families.
No, they're not.
I don't even think I've seen an interview with a family member, which is weird because usually they interview like, oh, this is like this guy died. This is his sister's grandma's ex-boyfriend's cousin from Gandhi's grandmother, and it's like, why
What do
does
you
this
think of the
relate?
situation? I
Yeah,
didn't even meet the guy.
yeah, exactly. They're just like, well, it's a real unfortunate situation, and I'm sorry. I hope you get better. And so it's like, oh wait, that was a real great interview, but they haven't done that for this. It feels like it's very um unpersonal. Like they're just like, yep, these people are dead. It's Malaysian, therefore we don't care. Yes, there were Americans on there, or there might have been Americans on there, but because their passports were mixed up, we're not going to cover it. So I feel like there's a lot of media bias. Then again, that's the biggest thing in news, so it kind of gets annoying.
I it's dumb. It really I have nothing really to say about the subject. I mean, what hasn't been said already from at least somebody about this topic? It's been so
Done. I mean, all I can say is the plane is somewhere, and I don't know where it is. No one knows where it is. Not even these people that say they know where it is. So yeah, I mean, for a while, I was believing the whole hijacking thing. I personally thought that hey, the plane was stolen, hijacked, and was flown somewhere, and they're being held hostage because if their phones are still working, their laptops are still working, and all this other information that was supposedly true is happening. That wouldn't work if they were at the bottom of the ocean. So they had to be somewhere on planet Earth on land.
hmm Wouldn't it be weird if like they had actually crashed in the ocean, yet somehow the oxygen is still filtering from the water somehow. There's no flooding whatsoever, and like they have some food, and they're I don't know, far fetched. Like they're close to
Maybe they're
Australia, where
better.
they might be able to pick up an internet signal potentially. Maybe I'm playing devil's advocate
You
on this.
you mean crashing really fast into the ocean, not tearing apart the whole entire plane, which would most likely happen when you it's like hitting a brick wall. But assuming that the plane stayed intact and that the windows did not have any sort of crackage or anything like that, no water got in after the course of this day, they should have run out of oxygen by now.
Yeah, true. All right.
And the
Well, I heard
water
about the
pressure.
social media thing, so I thought, hey, it could be possible. But after like 3 days, it's just like, yeah, no, they're most likely dead.
And that's such a hard thing to say. Like, yeah, they're dead. It's like, what? I don't.
But
It's
what more can we do for them? Like we're searching, but like I can't donate to their cause. I mean, it's either a no, it's a government contractor, and government contractors, no, government agencies and corporations usually don't take charity from people like private companies and charities would. So,
yeah. I don't know. Until they find the thing,
yeah.
I'm not.
You
I'm not
think
holding
we
anything out.
could we use a new topic right about now?
We
Yeah, some
should.
more upbeat.
All right.
Something more upbeat. Something not about people dying in airplanes and
Oh man.
looking like a freakish, like, Twilight Zone type episode.
But I like death. Well, all right. Herman, you pick a topic.
All right, let me see this list real fast.
I don't want the
Um,
viewers catching my chat box.
do you want to talk about uh what have y'all been playing in the past week?
Video game wise?
Yeah,
All right.
starting with Silent and then going.
I've been playing Elementary Memories. I played through that in one day, more like
What is
an
it?
hour. It is a free-to-play indie horror game from Game Jolt. You essentially enter a elementary school. Well, you're in a dream. You enter an elementary school. You got to find 6 memories, and you wander the halls with this monster chasing you. I did a let's play of it, and I did give it uh, a decent review. I gotta say, but it was okay for like the first 5 minutes, and then it lost its scariness, and just yeah. Then I played Phobia, which I'm still playing. It's a nightmare in the best way possible. Um, and what's it? What's it called? Unfair Mario, which is a video going to be out on that soon too.
What is
Yeah.
Unfair Mario?
Essentially, just take Mario and the game cheats. Like you'll jump to a platform, and the platform will fall to like the ground, and you'll die. Spikes will appear out of nowhere, and you'll die. You go to the little money box thing, and you'll go to hit it, and you'll die. Uh,
Wow.
anything friendly is enemy. Anything enemy is enemy. Anything unrelated to death will kill you. Yeah.
Wow. Did you beat it?
I
In a
got to
sense?
level 6
Hmm.
out of
That
10.
sounds really hard.
Yeah, I could have continued, and I just didn't feel like it. I died somewhere around 67 times, I think.
That's like a rage quit game waiting to be played. I would
It's
totally
free,
play that
though.
game.
It was just. If I had to pay for that, I would have really been angry, but I didn't have to.
Yeah.
How about you? What have you been playing? Other than Fallout?
Okay. Yeah, I've been Fallout 3. I've been playing a little bit of Call of Duty Ghosts. Well, I was supposed to play MLG matches, but I decided to play something else. I started playing NBA 2K12 again, just because I'm into basketball right now. And, yeah, I've been going to Dynasties. I've been cheating so much. I've been taking my players' attributes and putting them all the way to 99, and I still cannot win the NBA championship. It's really ticking me off. Like, I can't even reach the final
See,
game.
it shows even if you cheat, if you don't have skill, you cannot win.
Exactly. I hate that.
Oh.
Don't call me out, man. But other than that, I've been playing Civilization 4. I bought it like 3 weeks ago, and if you haven't played it, you should check it out. It's pretty cheap on Steam. But all the DLC packs are really good. They're basically like extension games with a lot of added things. And on Beyond the Sword, there's some mods. One of them is called Rise of Mankind, and wow, that is so much fun. You start off your civilization and you build it up, and if your people don't like what you're doing, they literally revolt against you, and like they'll basically create new civilizations. And it's really weird, is because they're like more advanced than you are. So you'll have like infantry guys, and they're coming out with the first tank, and it's just like, oh wow, that's fair. So you have to essentially focus
That
all your
doesn't
money towards the war.
that doesn't seem like it'd be any form of realistic. Usually rebels are the ones that are scraping by.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit it a little bit though, because the settings are kind of weird, but that's been fun. It's been time consuming. I've been watching a lot of Blue Mountain State though, during the day if I'm not playing Fallout, because I was on spring break this past week. So yeah. Uh,
I've been watching Naruto. I'm an anime nerd. Continue.
hmm. Wow. Well, that's new.
I
But yeah, that's it for me. I haven't been playing a lot of other things. Herman, you?
Uh, I I beat Infamous. I got 100%, and then I got Assassin's Creed 4 and Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
Oh, Miles is
And
starting a Let's Play on Metal Gear Solid 5.
yeah, I saw that. It's like it's super short unless like it's I wouldn't recommend it unless you like you either you're a huge fan of Metal Gear Solid or you can like enjoy like 100%ing a game and like trying to get the best score.
Mm.
But this is the only two games I played all week.
You just beat Infamous 1.
No, Infamous Second Son. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, what? I Infamous 1 was out for a while. You just beat it. You just completed all the really? Really? You guys does not. What'd you do with Infamous the entire time it's been out? Did you just walk around the streets and just pick people up off the ground? I mean, you can't heal everybody. There's always somebody dying.
Wow. I actually thought Herman, you would have played more games, but that's interesting. I was actually looking at getting Metal Gear Solid 5. But now that you say it, I think I'll just watch Miles's gameplay, and that'll be that. I don't know.
I'd wait till the Phantom Pain comes out because that's supposed to be like 200 times as big as Ground Zeroes. I'll just get Ground Zeroes with the Phantom Pain and play Ground Zeroes first and then the Phantom Pain and play it all at once.
Hmm.
Because
I
it's like
think-
it ends and you just want more, but you have to wait.
I
Is
think this
there-
can lead us into our next topic. What are your favorite PC games?
That's a tough one.
There's some really good ones out there. It could be free to play. It could be an indie game. It could be, I don't know, Battlefield 4 on the PC if you want to. But
There is an
Yeah, but-
old game. And you see, I've been a console player for so long, it's hard to decide. But there's an old game on PC I love to play. I think put it back on my computer. It's Age of Empires.
oh, I've heard of that.
I have an old one back from like Windows 98. It's my favorite. I don't know why, but it's amazing.
Are you sure it's gonna work on your operating system?
It does. It still works.
Oh wow, you're lucky.
I just had to reinstall it because I recovered my computer. But it functions. You put the disc in, and it plays normal, except it takes a screen and crops the sides off, so you have these two big black bars. But other than that,
Interesting. Any other ones that you really enjoy?
I like SimCity and every indie horror game I can get my hands on. But
Herman?
I really enjoy Gary's mod, Dark RP.
I'm gonna have to get Gary's mod really soon. I want to play
Trouble in
it.
Paris now.
Yeah.
It's like really cheap.
Yeah, I
You just
agree.
need to get Counter-Strike, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, and that's all you need for all the textures.
you need none of that. But okay.
I mean, you can download them, yeah, to get the textures you do, or
No, they have a Counter-Strike source and stuff inside of Steam Workshop.
Oh yeah, that's right.
it's pretty recent, but
It's weird
How
because
much-
all my textures went away on that. But continue.
How much would that add up to be getting the Counter-Strike source and Gmod? Because I don't know. I feel
Probably,
like I'd
like-
be paying a lot for like 2 or 3 different things.
it seems really cheap. It depends, if you got them, I got them during the summer sale, and it only cost me like $10, but right now it would probably be like $15 or $20 altogether, but I'm really not sure.
You really don't need to get the Half-Life 2. You don't have to get Half-Life 2 or anything like that. That's not a pay thing. What you need to do is you need to go to the tools section of Steam and go to the STK Base 2006 and download that. It's free and it has all those textures.
But
Right.
there's Trouble in Terrorist Town, which is what a YouTubers play. That's really fun, and there's so many mini games you can play in Gary's mod.
Prop
one
for the win.
Prop one's pretty awesome. I've been watching some Vanos gaming videos on Gmod. Oh man, it looks so much fun.
I like CDNers and Markiplier. They both are hilarious. They always, when they play Prop Hunt, it's like, he's cheatsy doodling. He's hiding in a place you can't kill him in. But yeah, that's a good game. You should get it.
Yeah, I think I'll get it soon. Herman,
You-
any
we
other
should
games?
we should all do a let's play when Miles and I get our new PCs,
Yeah, man.
and you can probably. Do you think you could run Gary's mod? It's pretty old.
I can run Gary's mod for sure.
All right.
My PC.
I can
is
run it
barely
150
good enough, but-
frames per second on my laptop. He should be able to run it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll be able to pick on some of your guys' viewers. You never know.
Yeah, if my viewers watch the videos,
Oh, they better. They better.
I'm calling my viewers out right now. You better be watching my videos.
If you don't watch Silence Videos, viewers, I'm gonna bitch slap all of you equally.
Personally gonna come to your house.
At the top of this, when I post this, should be the Gaming Fan Show, Episode 4. Viewer discretion advised. Club likes to hit silence viewers. Some may be
Right.
children, or something like that.
Some may be children, some may be underage, some may be elderly, and yeah, no kidding. Either Either I have two rather old viewers or two rather young viewers who chose some really awkward birthdays.
Elaborate. I want to hear more of this.
Okay, so if I go to my YouTube analytics, I can see the exact age of the age ranges. So I have most of my subscribers from 13 to 17. Then the next would be 18 to 20. I have maybe one or two from 30 to 40. 50 to 60, there's nobody. And then 60 plus, I have two subscribers. So either these two people are into gaming and they're 60 years old plus, or some younger kid really wanted to view some age-restricted videos on YouTube and thought that picking one of the oldest ages would be the most indiscreet thing to do.
Oh my god.
I really want to see those age-restricted videos.
Like, if I'm 35, they're not going to show me this video. All right, I got to be over 60. I got to be a senior. I got to be getting health Medicaid from the government in order to watch this YouTube video. Let's get it done.
It's like you chose you were born in 1940. No, you weren't.
Exactly.
You weren't born in 1940. Like YouTube should say, no, you're not. You're lying.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard this, but a guy by the name of Geriatric 1927, who in 2009 was the most subscribed to YouTuber, he died a few weeks back. He was born in 1927, so he was like, I want to say 92.
He's the exception to the rule.
Exactly. He is the number one exception. And apparently his channel is still up and running. He doesn't post any more videos, but there's videos of, like, there's so many videos of him ranting about his life, about World War II, what college was like, what dating was like, his first job, and etc., etc. And it's really cool. Some of his videos are interesting. And yeah, while he is old, and while he did start doing a lot of these vlogs when he was like in his late 80s, he still did a really good job considering his age.
Yeah.
Wait, what was this guy's name?
Geriatric 1927. I don't know how to spell geriatric. It reminded me of that heart surgery, bariatric heart surgery, or something like that.
He's the exception. I mean, there's not too many 75-year-olds playing around on YouTube, or 80-year-olds, or 90-year-olds. I had to check the ages because there is a new analytic for 100. There's like for 100 plus, and I swear if I see someone over 100 years old, I'm going to send that person a message. Be like, no, you're not. You're not 100 plus. Don't lie to me.
That'd be interesting.
Oh, I found it.
You did?
Peter Oakley, the internet granddad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad, but old age takes everybody.
Old people have to die sometime. Might as well die soon. That was really mean. I'm sorry. I did not mean it like that. It sounded good when I was saying it, and then afterwards, it's just like, damn, you sound like a
sounded
dick.
Good in my head. Why did it sound good in my head?
Dang, dude, this guy's channel is very, like, depressing. Loneliness a poem.
Oh gosh, Herman, we already talked about the Malaysian air flight. Please don't read us a lonely poem by a guy who's just recently died.
What was some recently that I saw? I just had it in my head and it left. If it comes back to me, I'll mention it. But yeah, it's crazy. You have people like him, all right, who make YouTube videos about their life and stuff. And then you have people like Keemstar.
Yep.
And El Presador. Yeah, I just mentioned their names in this podcast. Come at me, bro.
Don't come after me or Herman or Miles, please. Like, I'm not gonna sing.
Don't go after them. They had nothing to do with this. I just like to open my mouth.
Yeah, I admit I watched Drama Alert, like, all of them this morning, like 15. I don't know why. It's funny to watch all this shit. And it's also funny to watch, like, the position of Keemstar's hat. It's always crooked. It pisses me off and it makes me laugh.
Um, I'm not a huge fan of Keemstar. He blocked me, so that might be a reason. But I'm not a huge fan of him. I think it's just I know why. I really was not a huge fan of him from the start, but a big reason is because of the whole Woody's gamertag thing.
Yeah.
Like with him suing the kid. Um, and it turns out that all the information that people were throwing out there was all from Keemstar's Bad Kids podcast, and all the information was fabricated by them.
Yeah.
Did y'all
And I
hear
was-
that? Oh, go ahead.
And that was just gonna say, and that's really a main reason why I don't like him. I mean, you're gonna fabricate stuff about a person, run their name through the mud, and then not apologize for it later, and actually still try to call it the truth. I mean, you can only go so far before I'm just like, you're an idiot.
You can't do it
Yeah,
to
I'll
Woody.
find it.
I love Woody. Don't fuck with Woody.
I'll find the
Oh,
video, but apparently he like hits his girlfriend, or whole video where like his girlfriend. Here, wait, I'll just put it in the chat.
Can I kick Keemstar in the balls? Like, I feel like that would be really enjoyable.
Can we just get him on the show?
Dun 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 dun. You know, I can try. I'll tweet him up.
Apparently he like
Be sure to get me in here at the same time, okay? You can have me back.
Oh, I think I'll watch that video later.
yeah, but
Alright.
apparently he like beat his girlfriend or something, but it was awful.
Well, it's the internet, so
Hashtag
take-
drama alert.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take everything with a grain of salt. Has he ever posted any drama relating to him or Bad Kid Cast?
The only thing he's posted was the fact that he got his channel taken down because he posts
Mm.
bad videos. I mean,
Figures.
even YouTube knows.
Yeah. But I like right after his intro, something that ticked me off. He's just like, "Let's get into the video."
I thought we were already in it.
It feels like a terrible rap flow, and it's just like, ooh, it makes me cringe. But
It's like, ooh, it sounds rappy. Ooh, but you're white. Ooh.
what race is he? Like, I'm not trying to be hating against any religion or I just dug myself a hole.
Race.
Never mind. Yeah, race. What race is he? Because like that beard, that does not look white. That looks like half Mexican.
I think he's Hispanic.
Yeah.
Might be like half Hispanic and like half white.
Like, why does
Yeah,
is he
it's-
American?
Yes,
He's
he's in LA.
he's the reason why America gets a bad name.
He's the reason why YouTube gets a bad name. What? I didn't say that.
Yeah. Although there's a lot more to YouTube than just gaming. I would say gaming is one of the main parts, but yeah.
Well, think about this, all right? Gaming, well, just YouTubers in general. I like to think of YouTubers just as one big thing, not like separate them amongst their many different expertise. I mean, El Presador, right? He used to only attack gaming channels. I was on Twitter, and he was attacking Philip DeFranco
Mm-hmm.
on Twitter, talking about how bad his videos are. It's like, dude, did you finally realize that the gaming community had enough of you, so you went on to somebody else who doesn't know who you are?
Mm.
You can't be attacking everybody, you know. You're just burning too many bridges.
That reminds me of Thunder. I heard that like Thunder was getting into some shit with T Martin. That was kind of funny.
Again?
No, this was a few months ago, sometime last year.
Was this about the camping thing?
Yeah, it was with T Martin giving away good tips and tricks, his tips and tricks videos. Thunder didn't like it. I don't know. I like
No.
Thunder, but he gets into some shit that I really
I don't even remember him talking about it specifically to T. Martin. I know I was blocked by T. Martin because I made a video about it. And, yeah.
I love it. You make videos about people and you get blocked. It's funny.
It's crazy. But I made a video. That was the video Thunder commented on. That was the first one he watched by me, and it got somewhere around 4,000 plus views. And the comment section, 80 comments in like one day, ridiculous like to dislike bar ratio. And you know, you get a couple T Martin fans like, oh, stop talking about T Martin, try to give tips and tricks, and then you get everyone else is like, yes, we know T Martin's an idiot. But, I mean, and I had to correct myself later and say, listen, T. Martin, you blocked me. You didn't let me finish my statement. I'm not a hater of you. I enjoy some of your series. But listen, you can't be telling people where to camp, especially in Ghosts. But
You see, I like T. Martin. Like, after that, after I, like, it really hit me. It was just like, all right, T. Martin lets people know the best camping places. At first, I'm like, damn. Well, I kind of hate T. Martin now. And then I realized, no, you can like him in general, but just dislike that he gives away the tips and tricks. And it seems like ever since, I don't know, the past 4 or 5 months, that trend of him giving away these camping spots has gone down a bit.
yeah, I think people, he got a lot of hate for that.
Yeah.
I'm not blocked now on Twitter because I changed my Twitter. So, T. Martin, hi, I can still follow you.
Yeah, it seems like some people who call other YouTubers out, that's kind of annoying, is that's all they do is call other people out. It's just like, well, like, it seems like you're a hater of everyone then, but it seems like some people that call others out almost need like a second YouTube channel just to view them, just to see, you know, what's going on. Are you doing this? Are you not? So.
Yeah, I have, I mean, I do. I have like 5 other accounts, but,
Wow.
You
want
so,
to explain?
Oh, okay, 5 other accounts. So, I have the first one, which is the Silent Soldier account. I made a different Gmail for just regular type of emails, and that also makes a YouTube account. And I have 3 other ones because there was this guy, Jemiah's World, where I got into huge beef with, and the story behind that's crazy. It's ridiculous, and I could explain that after I explain this if you want, because it's a very interesting story. But yeah, I mean, this guy Jemiah's World, I had to make these accounts because I wanted to go and watch his videos and leave the dislike multiple times. It's just like, oh, look at all the people disliking. No, it's just me. It's just me. I made him once actually disable the like and dislike bar because I had so many accounts disliking.
Oh my god, not bad.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look.
You want to explain why you got into a beef with this Jemiah's World?
Oh, it was funny. Okay, so it started, I was in this, I had a friend in this clan called Nova, and he wanted me to podcast his video, or a video of him facing this other clan, the UMAD clan. So I watched, I podcasted, and then this guy from the UMAD clan contacted me and said, listen, we'd like you to podcast for us, like as an actual podcaster. I said, sure, why not? And long story short, I ended up joining their clan. Now, I was the only one with a YouTube channel at the time. And then a couple of the guys from the UMAD clan backed out of a lobby, and Jemiah's like member was in it, and he told Jemiah about it. And Jemiah called out the clan on the computer. Now, I was the only one with a YouTube channel, so I had to be the voice. So I start talking about his clan and speaking for that, like, for my clan and against the Jemiah clan. Then he talks back to me, and it started out as a clan on clan thing. Then it turned to he's starting to call me out specifically. So, and then that went on for about a month, like legit back and forth videos, a month long.
Do you have those videos on your YouTube channel?
Yes, I do. I do. They're
I'm
still
gonna have
there.
to go and check these out. This seems like something that's pretty funny.
I think he has his videos up still too. I'm not 100% sure, but I actually had a thumbnail. He had this. He has this thing. It's like a hand holding a world, and at the top it says Jemiah's World. Mm-hmm. Well, I crossed out Jemiah and put silent above it, and I used that as a thumbnail, so it was Silence World. And it was Silence World Episode 1, Jemiah's such and such, and it was funny, and he didn't like me for that.
Beat him just for the hell of it. He's probably like not even that bad of a person, but whatever, let's do it.
He quit COD after the whole this whole drama thing. He quit COD permanently.
Ouch! Damn, you left an impression on him.
I think I did. It was weird, and that's not the only guy too. There was another guy, Truck Knocker, I got involved in, and he quit COD permanently. I don't know. It's something about me. I get blocked, and I have people quitting Call of Duty left and right. I don't know.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get on your level. Like, I, I advocate for the Nazis. I hate against people who are avidly religious. Like, but I can't get people to block me or quit Call of Duty. I'm gonna have to really step up my game.
Yeah, I see that video, Silence World. Jemiah, you need to get ready because we are coming for you.
Yeah.
You're not
Quit
in
hiding.
that UMAD clan anymore, are you?
No, the UMAD clan ended up joining up with the Jemiah clan and hung me out to dry.
Ouch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you have a clan named UMAD, that's a troll clan basically.
To add on to the whole entire thing, I made my own clan called the Silent Army and was going against the UMAD and Jemiah's World clan.
How many members did you
Yeah,
have?
clans
I had roughly 20.
I was in a
Wow.
clan.
And then I just, as soon as the whole thing ended, I got rid of the clan. I was like, you know what, guys? You go off and make your own stuff now. You have fun. You're free.
Have you ever thought about bringing that clan back and fighting Jemiah's world?
He doesn't talk to me.
You should have 1v1'd him like Wings did with Syndicate. You should have 1v1'd
I would have. I 1v1'd his buddy Kelly Scaper and creamed him, and Jemiah got mad at Kelly Scaper.
I think, what's it called?
Like, God damn it, man,
Because-
you gotta put on your wall hacks next time.
Dude, it was funny. 'Cause I wrecked, like brutally destroyed this guy. He was talking a big game, wrecked him, uploaded it to YouTube, and he got mad. Jemiah was all mad. So
Was this in Black Ops 2?
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna have to
You
check this
missed-
out after this.
I might make a playlist for it just because it was that good.
Not that
Clan
I'll
during
call it the Jemiah Saga.
The Jemiah saga. This is the time when I raped some kids and my clan left me out to dry, but I still beat them down.
It was crazy. It was a mess. But anyways, yeah, talk about not being part of the topic list, but talking about it for a while.
Yeah, that was a pretty good.
Wait, I don't
one,
see
gotta
it.
admit.
What's the playlist? Is it Silence World?
No, I didn't make a playlist. I have to make it. I have to find it. They're scattered around because I obviously had other videos uploading, but yeah, it
I
was
was in a
ridiculous.
clan during Modern Warfare 3.
Weren't we all?
Really?
Like, if you're even semi-hardcore gamer, you're gonna be in a Call of Duty clan. That's a given.
I just think
I was just kicked out of my clan.
Ouch. Is it?
Yeah.
Did you lose a gold clan tag?
Yep.
Oh, that hurts, dude. I love that gold.
In fact, I
clan
think it was about to be red clan tag too, if I'm not mistaken.
tag. Ooh, yeah.
I
It's
got
weird,
kicked out. I
it's-
think. I don't know why either. I'll have to yell at the leader because he's not on my friends list still. Be like, oh, listen, I'm not in your clan anymore. I can yell at you. Why'd you kick me out?
You weren't the leader.
No.
I just gotta say, I think you'd make a pretty good leader. Yeah, I didn't want to go delve into this road, but I guess I will because I gotta shout my guys out. I made a clan back in the very start of MW3, and like I recruited some guys that had like 3.4 KDs, and I swear to God, these guys were gangsters because they were talking about like going to f some bitches, and they were talking about when they were gonna get their next hit while we were doing GBs in MW3, and I'm like 13, 14. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, ooh, what's a bitch? Well, no, not really, but I'm just like, ooh, how can I get a hit? And these guys are like destroying other clans in tournaments and all that. And then eventually they were like, nah, man, we're going for, we're gonna go, sell. And then apparently, I don't know if they got drug busted or not, but I kind of hope they did. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've been a leader of my clan on and off for the past like 2.5 years, and I don't know. I keep like in the same friend list. I have like 50 people on my friends list right now, but I really only play with like the same 12 or 13 people, which is pretty cool. And it's been like that for the past few years now. But yeah,
This is like totally unrelated, but I think I know why Miles didn't make it. I think so he uploaded the videos of like his computer from his phone of him building his PC. And I think he got rid of his laptop.
and he didn't
And
even
then-
tell us. I feel ashamed. I feel cheated on.
Maybe he was going to, but because you don't have a Twitter, this just in. He doesn't have a Twitter, and he doesn't want one.
That's it. I'm making a Twitter after this.
I'm kind of interested what happened to his PC. He says like he says he finished putting all the parts in, but it's like not working. So
Well, tell him
Okay.
that he put the parts in the wrong way. You can't just dump the parts in and hope that it all connected.
But you can do that with a
I think
sandwich.
I
Why
broke
can't you
his
do that with
PC vlog number
electronics?
3.
All right. Well, maybe we'll get him on for next week's show. That would be nice because Miles is usually like the loud Australian prankster. Like, if you ever need to make fun of something, you're just like, aha, Miles, your terrible internet connection.
It's just like, ah, yeah, you're Australian. Ah.
He's got like a 4 down, .5 up.
It's like a 2 point. It's like a 2.8 down, I think.
Yeah.
Or some.
Like, my nipple could produce better internet connection in America than his router could in Australia. Seriously.
Oh, my. It's funny because I work with a guy that's in Australia. We're doing songs. He does rap songs, and I have the original song on my channel, and it came out good. Yeah, an Australian rapper.
Wow.
Say what? It's amazing. He sounds like an Australian Eminem.
Wow.
Indeed.
Is it in one of your videos?
Yeah.
Which one?
Battleground original song.
Oh, I skipped over that. Fuck. I'm sorry, Silent. I'm sorry.
It was the best video I made so far. Ah. No,
Oh,
it was the one that put like we worked on it for about 2 months.
wow. I make music, but Australian rapper. Wow. Damn, that blows my
Yeah.
mind.
I mean, after the show, I'll send you the link.
All right, sounds good.
Here, I'll find it. Don't worry.
Now that it reminds me of something.
I can send it right now. I guess. Hold on.
Silent, you said in some of your videos within the past month or two that you would be making a Minecraft animation, like mini YouTube series. Care to explain
Yep.
where that is and how that's going? Don't give away any big details, though.
All right. So currently, it's scheduled for mid-April, assuming that everything falls according to plan. Which currently nothing is going according to plan. The animator let me know recently that I'm sorry, I'm looking at my computer screen. Let me know that the biggest thing that he has done so far, like with the thing like got corrupted, and now he has to reanimate the whole thing again.
Ouch.
So it might fall behind. But other than that, it is a 3-part Minecraft animated series, which is open for a season 2, and yeah, I mean, that's all I can say right now without giving anything else away.
Dang.
This could
That sounds
maybe
like
go viral.
really high
I mean, I know they have other Minecraft animation things, and I know that you wanted to get it out to CNNers, but like honestly, the trailers that you've
No,
done.
Syndicate.
Oh, Syndicate, really?
Yeah, I wanted to get him as a voice actor.
Oh, dude, that would have been awesome. Your first British guy.
He was actually. I guess I can give this away. I gave it away on Twitter. He was going to be the voice of the villain.
Oh, that would have been pretty good. Did he
Did
not
he
respond,
reply
or
at
did
all?
he just decline politely?
He doesn't respond. Who responds to me? No one on Earth responds to me. Even if I'm just saying something regular, no one responds to me.
I'm just putting this out there. You can buy YouTube subscribers.
Just putting this out there. They're inactive subscribers, and
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, those will get taken
And-
away really quickly.
yeah, probably at the same time.
Wow, that would be...
50,000 to 1,414 in one day.
Wow.
Wait. So is it like a machinima or is it a an animation?
It's an animation.
Oh,
We
that's
can't
like
have
really
any
high
of that
budget.
machinima shit around here, man.
It's only one animator, and the first episode only has me as the voice actor. Episode 2, I have a couple guys.
Let me guess. You're the
Episode
good
3,
guy.
I need to get Syndicate on board.
You're the good
What?
guy, right?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. I'm calling it.
I can't say yay or nay to that.
Yeah, true. All right.
Hey,
I
what was
can't
that
even-
video with the Australian rapper called?
Uh,
Looking-
Battleground.
I linked it in the chat.
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
I would play it over the thing right now because I can do that, but no, won't do that because you're recording.
It's not. It doesn't have copyright strikes on it, does it?
No, it shouldn't. It's an original song. There's
Yeah.
nothing there that's copyrighted.
Right.
Lyrics are original. Sound is original.
Maybe like, you have a violin in this song. It seems that Johann Bach played the violin in 1735. This is copywritten. I'm taking
I
the
had that
video
happen
down.
to me. I had a dramatic song, and it was copyright because of a song. It had a piece from like Bach or something. I was like, who copyrighted that?
Isn't that in
He's
the public
dead.
domain? That's like over 200 years old. That's public
Yeah.
domain.
Guy isn't around anymore. This shouldn't be an issue.
His remains aren't around anymore.
There may be some bones, maybe. If you look hard enough, you might be able to find a speck. Why am I getting flagged for this? So I had to take the video down.
That sucks.
I could fight it because it was non-copyrighted. I mean, I could go to my network and say, listen, this song that you gave me, here it is. Here's the link to it. It's getting flagged. Can you take care of it? And they would take care of it within 24 hours, but I don't have 24 hours. I'm a busy man.
Are you a part of Maker Studios? Are you?
Yeah.
How is the Disney buyout affecting you, if at all?
If I'm not mistaken, it's not affecting me in the slightest right now. There is some rumors floating around that there's going to be some deals, like working with Disney and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah.
One of the owners made a vlog saying that people might be in movies and stuff.
That would be freaking awesome if they like saw your animation series and they're like, "Yep, we're putting you in the next Disney movie." You'd become a famous actor overnight.
That would be crazy. I mean, like, oh, this is crafted. My voice acting stinks, but whatever.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, did you hear that Disney also bought FaZe Clan for like 1.5 million apparently?
Why?
I don't know. Apparently they want to get into the video game business. And I think maybe they're gonna, I don't know, maybe they would add,
They're already in the video game business.
I know, but maybe they would add Maker Studios in with FaZe somehow, tie that into a Disney movie, maybe, I don't know.
I don't think that's what they're going to do. If they do anything with Maker Studios specifically, it's going to be something like they do with Pixar, where it's an actual studio working on something. So it's Disney's Maker Studios, like Disney's Pixar.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see a movie, you'd be like, Disney's Maker Studios proudly presents... I don't know.
What's it called? Disney. It's like realizing like how profitable like YouTube and the internet can be. So we're trying to like dive into that. They own like if you here I'll link this, but they own like so much. Like this is like nothing to them.
They own a lot. I mean, think about how many people are partnered by Maker. I'm partnered by Maker. PewDiePie is partnered by Maker. Rhett and Link are partnered by Maker. Toby Turner is partnered by Maker. A whole bunch of other smaller YouTubers that I can't name because I just don't know their names are partnered by Maker. I feel bad for Ray William Johnson who backed out of it like years ago. That's a lot of guys.
What's like Disney? They own ESPN, ABC, Marvel, Lucasfilms, A&E, which is like a bunch of different channels, and then like so much more stuff like you don't even think they own. They own.
I think they own DreamWorks too, don't they?
Yeah, they own DreamWorks.
They own everything. And DreamWorks is their studio that makes the adult films. They just don't slap the Disney name on it.
Wait, because wasn't Shrek made by DreamWorks?
Yes, they make animated stuff, but there's a lot of stuff coming out of DreamWorks that's not for kids.
Porn?
No, not that extreme.
Oh,
It's like-
right, because you're like, not for kids. It's like, well, that leads me to an extreme.
I'm not taking it to that extreme. When I say not for kids, I'm saying like not children's shows, like not even Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hmm. So
I mean,
like
that's not.
PG-13 and R-rated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nice dryer.
DreamWorks. Yeah, that dryer. Sure. Uh, no, I mean it's.
like Adam
Yeah,
Sandler movie. I think they published or like released this.
yeah,
Or
they
like
Herman,
come
are
out with a
you
lot of stuff that's not for
yeah, it's not really that good.
Herman, are you
children.
partnered by any maker,
No, I
like
only
any
have like
studio?
5 videos. I don't post that much.
All right. Silent, how hard is it to get approached by a studio to get partnered with? Like, are your videos monetized or like, what's the dealio?
All right. When it comes to getting partnered by a YouTube network, you go to them and you apply. They're not going to come to you unless you've got such a huge amount of subscribers that they just want you. But it depends. Certain networks have different criteria.
Mm.
I know Yoush, you have to have somewhere around 1,500 subs in order to join. Maker Studios owns like 3 networks. They own RPM. They own Polaris. Is it Polaris?
Isn't that a
I don't
TV
know.
company?
I'm not sure what they own. There's another one. It's something like a Star, like it's the
It's
name for.
Polaris.
Mm.
I don't
I
know,
think
but Markiplier is partnered by that network, but it's all owned by Maker.
Mm.
oh wait,
So
I got it because they have it on their Polaris owns Angry Joe Show, Total Biscuit, Game Grumps, Husky Starcraft, Jesse Cox, PewDiePie, Yogscast, Day 9, and Markiplier.
yeah, and that's owned by Maker Studios. So yeah, and RPM owns me and a trillion other guys because it just partners anyone with 100 subscribers or more essentially. But not anymore. I had to rephrase that. Used to, and
Looks like
yeah,
you got a
it's
good deal.
I did. I got in at the right time. Uh,
Are your
I'm not sure.
videos monetized at all?
They are.
Mm.
Though I can't tell you the amount I make because that's my contract. I can't tell you that.
Uh,
But I can tell you the contract is a 60-40, which means I get 60% of the cut. They get 40% of it.
hmm.
And I retain full control and ownership of my channel.
Are you over 18?
Yes.
Ah, all right. That answers my mental question. That's not really related to anything. Well, actually, it is, but I'm not going to say it because yeah, I'm sneaky.
I'm worried about your question now.
All right, I'll say it out. I was wondering if like you personally made money. I know you can't say the amount, and because you're over 18, it leads me to the assumption that yes, you can. I don't know if you're allowed to say that due to your contract, but
Yes, I can, and I do.
all right.
I just can't tell you the exact amount because it's against my contract. But I can tell you I do get money. In fact,
Did
they
you
tell
have
me.
a did you have like a lawyer check over your contract at all? Because I noticed Woody posted a video about it, and I'm like, if I ever got sponsored, I'd be like having 3 lawyers look it over.
I did not have a lawyer look over mine. The original contract I was involved in was a 0-100. That was before I was old enough to sign a contract for myself, and there was other things that went on. So I wasn't in a contract where I made money. But the new one is a 60-40, same network, and I mean I read it over myself, and the contract itself to me sounded good. I mean I look for all the sneaky things, the words that could be taken differently. Though I'm no lawyer, but I mean I looked over it. I had someone else look over it that deals with contracts, and yeah, that was it.
Hmm. All right. How long have you been sponsored or partnered with?
About well, I'm going into my second year of partnership.
Hmm. All right. Do you have to renew every year?
Yeah. Well, actually, you don't have to renew every year. It automatically renews unless you want to back out,
Hmm. All right.
which
Huh.
is probably something I shouldn't have said. Never mind. Continue.
That seems pretty interesting. Yeah. Ah, you guys think we need a new topic?
uh, sure. We can go for another topic.
All right. I gotta pull up the chat. I'm sorry, but
Hey, you want me to get one so you don't have to?
yeah, sure.
All right.
Wait, I have a topic for you guys. Hold on. What's the weirdest food or drink you've had?
Right. So
I'm intrigued.
I've got two things. Like,
Shut up, dryer! Continue.
hashtag dryer problems. Um,
I know, right? Hashtag first world problems.
Over the summer, on Instagram I did this thing because I was fucking bored and I had a whole lot of extra time on my hands. So every afternoon I'd make a really weird sandwich, and I got like a fair following on it. I get like 40, 50 likes on one picture of a sandwich, and it'd be a really weird sandwich with a lot of odd stuff that you wouldn't normally put on a sandwich. And I'd give it a funny name. And one time I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so regular peanut butter, grape jelly, sardines, hot sauce, pickles, and what is it? Lard, straight lard onto it. And
Where did you get straight lard?
my mom had some laying around from a really weird cooking
Back
fest.
alley transaction.
Yeah, man, back alley transaction. No, my mom was in a cooking thing last spring, and she needed lard, but that's not the point. I posted a picture of me eating it. It was the worst thing I've ever had. It was really weird, and I posted it, and no one really took me seriously because like it was hard to see the condiments. You could see the pickles and the hot sauce, but other than that, it didn't look like there was much on it. The lard was white, and it kind of looked like bread, so that was pretty weird. But like one time, I accidentally got into the liquor cabinet when I was like 9, and I got out what looked like a fun cherry lemonade type drink, which turned out to be some odd, not hard liquor, but like one of those Mike's Hard Lemonade. I poured in like a glass of that, some orange juice, some cranberry juice, and then some coffee creamer, and I mixed it together. And oh my god, it was good. That's all I'm gonna say. It was good, and it was really weird, and I shouldn't have put alcohol in it, and my parents still don't know about it. But somehow I got into that liquor cabinet. And now there's no liquor in there anymore, so maybe they do know. Who knows?
Well, maybe it's because you were passed out on the couch for no reason.
I don't know. Maybe.
Why does it? Oh, that's what happened. Okay, we're not putting anything in that cabinet anymore.
So what about you guys?
I gotta think
Go ahead.
about this.
Oh,
Alright.
okay, then I'll go. Weirdest thing I've had. I've had souffrite.
What's that?
It is cow heart.
Oh, fuck.
Ugh.
It's Italian, so
Fucking Italians
Yeah.
messing with her food.
what? Well, no, well, you see, I'm part. So what it is, and it's not bad. I gotta say, I liked it. It's just bad if you get like an artery or something in there because it gets hard and it's like hard to chew. But off the subject, what you do is you have like a sauce and you chop up the souffrite and you stick it in the sauce and it's like a sloppy Joe.
Huh. It doesn't
Sounds
sound that
disgusting.
bad.
It's really good. It's if you get it at the right place.
I'll stay away from the souffrite now. I
Hey,
don't
you
think
want
I
to try
wanna
the
it.
souffrite? Nope, I now know what it is. It was good. I enjoyed it, and I probably have it again. I've actually had it twice. Another weird thing I've eaten. I can't think. Maybe at camp, a camp that I go to, there were these eggs, and let's just say that they bounced.
What the?
What?
You could take
Are
the
they
eggs,
fishing?
throw them at the ground, and they'd come back at you.
Like hard-boiled eggs?
No, scrambled.
Um, I'm pretty sure those are the eggs that you shouldn't be eating.
It's at camp. I ate them. They didn't come back up, but
I'm trying to think
whatever.
of what animal like eggs he would be eating.
There was some bacon. It melted in your mouth. There was pancakes. They tasted delicious, but the eggs bounced.
Well,
Wait, so it was like a
smells
white
shit in
egg,
my
and you
room.
threw it at the ground and it bounced.
It wasn't white. It was more of a yellow tint.
Yeah, man, you got the center of that egg.
It bounced. It was scrambled, and you just take it. You can just boom and boom, it comes back up.
Wait. Where did you get the idea? Let's see if these eggs bounce. What the hell is going through your mind?
It's camp. What else are we gonna do with our food
But you
other
like
than
you
throw
throw
it
it
at
on the
things?
ground and try and see if it bounces. I mean, I can understand if
Dude,
like
we take the milk cartons, fold it over, and make it sound like a bomb went off.
I'll have to try that.
You stomp on it. You take a milk carton, obviously finish it, fold it, and then stomp on it, and the air expands and blows up. I mean, we've done some crazy things.
I'm gonna have to try this bouncing egg next time I'm
Yeah,
at Gab's.
I want to do the milk carton thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was because the eggs are like instant, like egg. They're powdered and because they have such a huge amount of people there.
Hmm.
That's just easier to mass produce.
Yeah. Herman, how about you? Weirdest food or drink?
I don't know if I don't know if they do this everywhere, but at KFC, my I think it was my aunt, but she used to have it when she was a kid. Have you ever had like fried chicken livers?
No.
Yeah, well, I had some of those at KFC.
Were they good?
Yeah, they taste a lot. They taste like regular chicken. Like they fry them in the same batter as they do the chicken, so it tastes like the exact same.
That sounds
What
illegal.
it tastes like? Exactly. No, it's not. Liver is not illegal to eat.
That's
Neither is
not-
heart.
That sounds like a byproduct. Like at McDonald's with the McNuggets, they shove brain parts in it. That sounds like it should. That would be an illegal thing.
Why?
I
Well,
mean, you have to add, like, I got it. It's not like we just like went in a back alley and bought like livers and fried them up. Like, you just go to KFC, ask for some chicken livers, and
were they free?
The
Did
thing
you
is-
get them discounted or what's the deal?
no, you just buy them. Like, they're on the menu.
I don't think I'm gonna pay full price for chicken livers when I can get like a nice chicken wing for maybe
But
the
the
same
thing
price.
is, why would that be weird to eat?
I guess I'm just
It's
not used
just
to eating
another part of the
livers.
body. I mean, really, you think about other countries and what they eat. There used to be a time where, well, there actually still is a time. It says that they use every bit of the pig except for the pig squeal. I mean,
Yeah, but like, all right, I'm gonna pull out the civilized card. We're Americans. We're civilized. Like, I
tell
can
that to the
afford
hot
enough.
dog.
True. I don't eat hot dogs, so hot.
I mean,
Like,
unless you got
I don't
some
eat this
really.
time. I've had it once. Like, I'm not trying to make it sound like. I mean,
Well-
it was all right, but
I mean, think about hot dogs and sausages, all right? They just take everything else, all right? Listen, they take everything that you won't eat, grind it up, and stick it in the intestines of a pig.
Yeah, true. All right.
And
But-
then, yeah, cook it on the grill, and you eat it, and it tastes amazing because of all the seasonings that they do to it.
Well, like, the main part of the chicken or the cow that you eat is the straight up muscle. I can understand heart is a muscle and probably parts of the liver is a muscle too. But like that's a different organ. That's where I think it's weird because I'm not used to eating chicken livers or cow hearts. I'm used to eating the muscles and sometimes some of the fat from it. Like I'm not eating the brains from the monkey like they do in Indiana Jones. So that seems really weird to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just I really like my
I
high
think-
quality meats, but that's just me.
I think in America we become sensitized to certain things, like about food, and we're like, oh my goodness, we can't eat that. It's a pig's foot. No. Why are you saying we can't eat that? It's not going to kill you, and in fact, it's probably good for you to eat that. I mean, we all get grossed out by things. It's just because we're living in a country where it's like, oh yay, hamburger, yay, oh look, pork sirloin steak, it's amazing. Oh look, I picked up, whatever.
I also think it's
Pork
because we
chops.
don't like a lot of the times Americans typically eat dinner out more often than probably all the entire world combined, excluding America, obviously. But I don't go out to eat that often, and I do see my mom preparing meat and all that. So like, I know how to prepare chicken raw, I know how to cut an entire, half of a pig into cutlets where you can eat it. So, but I've never cooked up like the livers or hearts. But a lot of other Americans, they see it as like, oh, I don't ever come into contact with the raw part, and I only get what seems to be the highest quality meat, aka your McDonald's cheeseburger or your sirloin steak from Outback Steakhouse or whatever. So,
Yeah.
yeah, they present it really nice and like, oh, it's real fresh and oh, it's made with only the finest cuts.
It's like, do you know what the cut is? It's made
Yeah,
with the finest cuts of the pig's butt.
yeah,
It melts in your mouth.
it does. But then again, like pig butthole. I bet if you were to eat pig butthole after it was cooked, it would be perfectly fine because all the germs are gone. They're
I love how we're talking about this
burned
now.
out. Yeah, I know, right? This
Yeah.
is getting into poop talk almost. But like it's not nasty actually because yeah, crap and nasty disease type stuff comes out of there, but when you cook it,
I'm just
100%
gonna
of that
bring up
is gone.
I'm just gonna bring up the hot dog again.
Yeah, I
Wrapped
guess.
in pig intestine. What comes out of the intestine?
Yeah.
Not hot dogs.
You never know, man. Maybe they got some hard logs coming out there, kind of like a timber mill.
Ugh.
Man, what have you been eating?
I don't know, man. Hey. Anywho,
You think we need a new topic right about now?
I
Yeah, let's get off
guess
the big butthole. Freaking disgusting.
depending on how much longer you want to go to pick a topic that may not be as long or whatever.
Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Enceladus has water. The
Saturn moon.
Yeah, Cassini, the spacecraft, finds signs of subsurface sea on Saturn's moon Enceladus. Any thoughts?
I don't care.
Really?
I, yeah, why should I? I mean, look. Oh, the moon has water. And what do you want to do with that water? You
I
want
see
to go
that,
swimming?
but are I gotta ask this: are you religious at all?
I am.
I can understand that. I'm firmly atheist, and I tend to agree with scientists, and I feel that in the recent years, because of the debt in America, we have been taking away money from science, namely space exploration, and finding a potential new host planet if the Earth dies. And I feel like this shows us that yes, there is actual potentially usable water out on different planets. And they also said that there's another planet something like 1.4 million light years away, which is pretty freaking close. Um,
I'm just gonna put my beliefs on the side here. I'll go with what you're saying here. Let's do this as an example. All right, light years away is the
Sure.
nearest planet that could potentially host life. You have to come up with some pretty advanced spacecraft to get people from planet Earth from point A to point B in a timely fashion without losing their muscle
hmm
over time. And seeing that hyperdrive is physically impossible, improbable, and practically impossible. Because going from, let's say Star Trek, for example, 0 to Mach whatever in a second will kill you. And then if that doesn't kill you, coming to the stop will launch you right out the front of the ship.
Yeah. Well,
Even seated, you'll launch out that ship. You'll split into pieces, or the seatbelt will come off.
hmm. Well, this leads to the technology part. We've still got a few thousand years, approximately, until the sun burns out, and that's the inevitable end. That's
2000.
the latest end. But if you were to go back to the Romans, around 0 A.D. and show them pictures of how life is today, do you think they would believe you?
No,
Exactly, because technology has moved so far, especially in the past 100 years. Like, it's insane, and I feel like we can probably, in the next few thousand years, if the human species is still around, we may be actually. They're saying, scientists are starting to say that we're in the new evolutionary phase where people that are lactose intolerant, like me, are actually considered to be the first evolutionary prototype of the next species that humans go to, which probably could solve the muscle tearing due to Mach speed. Maybe. And, we've got a few thousand years with technology. It is possible. People have thought about it.
Hey, the sun's gonna
I
go a red giant in 7.6 billion years, by the way, not a few thousand.
Oh, alright. My
Not
bad.
a while away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
the
while away.
thing is, let's just say, for example, that happens. Tech, not even technology has its limits. Physics puts limits on things. The reason we can go to the moon is because physics allows it. You can't. There's only so far you can go before your laws kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can fly in an airplane, but uh, if that airplane's engine's cut, the law of gravity will take me down to Earth, and I won't be around for too much longer.
Well, what if every person had a hovercraft installed on their back so that if the airplane does crash, they don't die. They're able to
Then we
get
wouldn't
out.
have airplanes, we'd have hovercrafts.
True, true.
And that comes to another thing. Oh, the hovercraft malfunctioned?
Yeah,
I
true.
guess I'm going back down to Earth again rather quickly.
But what if we were able to somehow change the laws of physics through our technology? It may
You
be
can't
possible.
do that.
I
That's
feel like
not.
there's got to be some way.
I don't think you can take the just like I don't think there's an ability to time travel, and I don't think there's an ability to maybe teleport. I'm not even sure, but I don't think that there's an ability to break certain laws.
Hmm.
It's just like you can't do it. I mean, I'll play like you have technology thing. Technology malfunctions all the time. We see it with everything that we use today, and nothing's going to be foolproof. We live in a world that is not that doesn't have flawless things. So everything has its flaws, but I mean, you get to this point where you have so much technology, it's not going to matter. The laws of physics are just going to pull you back down to earth.
Hmm. I just
It's
feel
like,
like,
okay,
bottom line, we should be expanding the human knowledge and, getting ahead so that if a global disaster does happen, or, you know, water does start running out on Earth, there would be a possibility where we could somehow inject water into the moon while we build an artificial, and then after a few hundred years, it would be a natural ozone layer. We'd be able to inhabit Mars or the moon if Earth gets destroyed. So I feel like even though it may not
the
matter,
moon. If the Earth gets destroyed to the point where it's actually destroyed, the moon's not going to be safe. It's the only reason it's there is because it orbits the Earth. Otherwise,
true.
it'd just be another floating rock in space.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
what if? But I feel like even though the
And
Enceladus,
you cannot inhabit Mars. It's too far away.
yeah, true. But I feel
It
like,
gets
what am I gonna
the
say?
temperature on Mars, all right, is freezing on the dark side.
Hmm.
Like beyond anything on Earth ever. Freezing.
Negative 225 degrees Fahrenheit.
And that's on a good day. Oh yeah, technology, but would I really want to sleep at night on that? Oh, I hope my heater doesn't go out. And ain't just putting on a coat.
Yeah, true.
I'm turning into an icicle.
I guess. But I feel like even
Gravity's
though
not enough either. You
this
keep
Enceladus thing is even though it's so far away. Yeah, it's inhabitable, but it shows us that there's water in different places of the universe, and there's possibilities that pop up which will lead us to better technology to improve life on Earth or make space life possible where we can set up colonies on the moon where people live there to a degree.
I don't know. And me, now to get off the playing the advocate thing, personally, I don't believe that anything like that's going to happen.
Mm.
It just,
Yeah, I I think the human race will get wiped out before you have the
I,
opportunity.
I think the human race is going to get wiped out, but that's not for the reasons that people say.
I
I mean, it's
honestly
going to be a
don't. I
time when it's going to end, but regardless, I mean, I believe that the human should, a man should just try and get their technology and stuff. They should. I mean, they should advance it. They should use their mind that they were given to do that. Advance medically, advance like to explore the universe by all means. But I think people look at it and say, "Oh, we got to get off the planet immediately. Look, we're overpopulating." There's no overpopulation here. What do people talk about? It's overpopulated. There's uninhabited islands. Did we forget about the ocean? I mean, really, we're looking to go onto a planet all the way across like a couple billion light years. I mean, why not? Why can't NASA focus their energy on something that has not been explored yet fully, and that is our own planet, which is the ocean.
hmm Good
I
luck
mean,
making islands that are 100% safe. In the ocean, in the deep ocean, you've got ships that go around there, so that you can kiss trade goodbye. Basically, that takes
no,
out
no,
about
you wouldn't have
70%.
to. If we're gonna go and fly all the way to Mars or whatever, I mean, really, you just gotta fix your trading routes. That's it. I mean, what you can you're exploring outer space. Explore what hasn't been explored yet. I'm telling you, you'll find something a lot cooler than aliens down at the bottom of the ocean that has not been explored yet.
hmm
You'll find some aliens. They're down there. They're weird. And you'll find Megalodon. What?
Megalodon. Oh, that was in Battlefield 4. If you guys didn't check it out, it's pretty popular on YouTube. Apparently, there's a Megalodon, and it smashes, it jumps right on you, and it kills you, and it's really cool. And people freak out about it. But yeah, that'd be interesting. Uh, what do you guys think would be the next species that would take over on the Earth when the humans are wiped out? If we do get wiped out.
Probably the apes. Like,
Nothing. To be totally honest, take over. There is no takeover.
Really?
you don't really like take over.
Because
I mean, you say,
dinosaurs
oh,
were.
look at man, and oh, they have all these houses and stuff. Ants have houses too. I mean, we all live in the same like thing. Like, it's yeah, it's just not going to be a takeover.
I feel like there will be a takeover. I
I'm
don't
just like the
know.
fish are going to be like, that's it. We're taking Earth. We're taking it for ourselves. That's it. We're gonna build a tank that goes on our head. We'll walk on Earth. No, fish don't think like that. Neither do monkeys. Monkeys aren't going to go and say, oh, we're going to stick these. There's a reason why they don't,
hmm
and the reason why it hasn't happened. They're not doing things that humans can do.
I feel
I'm just
like
Nothing's going to
saying.
take
it's
over.
gonna turn back to the dinosaur age after the humans are around because during the dinosaur age it was the ones who could um, go through water yet live on land and catch prey. Basically, the strongest survival of the fittest. The strongest animals will survive, and like legitimately the strongest animals. So I feel like lions, cougars, and bears are gonna be the next huge thing on
Have
Earth.
y'all ever seen that show? It was on the History Channel. Like, it was a while. Life After People. It's
No,
like
I haven't.
Yes.
all the
I've
people
never
died.
heard of that. That sounds
I
interesting.
I don't think that that's gonna. Nothing will take over. Nothing's gonna say, oh no, we're the next in line, because nothing else really thinks that way. at all.
But can you agree that the dinosaurs took over during their time after the plants? Because, like it was the
I
plants right after the ozone layer that came up. Then it was some other thing, and then it was the dinosaurs. And the dinosaurs didn't have that big of a
see.
brain.
This is where we're going to run into that type of problem because I am a Christian and I believe what the Bible ends up saying about the whole entire creation. I don't believe evolution. So no, because it was all at the same time. There was no dinosaurs took over this and this took over this. It's all here now,
Hmm.
and it's just that's it. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But it's up to the person to decide whether they're going to believe or not. But no, I don't. I mean, I find more scientific evidence to support what I believe than to what evolution says.
Hmm. I got my man Bill Nye in the corner, slapping down some creationist people. The people who fight for the creationists, they're really terrible speakers. All I gotta say is that Bill Nye, he's a really good speaker, whereas the people that he's speaking about, they're like, they have some good topics, but they don't know how to speak it. Like they don't know how to speak about it. I don't know if you guys
I'm
follow
sorry,
any
but
of
I
this.
saw that debate, and I have friends that are atheists, and they said Bill Nye lost that debate.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh? I thought Bill Nye totally crushed that.
no, there. I have friends in like different beliefs and stuff, and they said Bill Nye didn't win that one. It was not. Yeah, and yet, I mean, all the
I thought Bill.
scientific fact that you look like that scientists bring out. I mean, what what's one of the main things? What do they do to age like put an age on things? What's it called? You remember what it's called?
I don't. I know sort of what you're thinking about though.
The they like the rock is this old from this region. I don't remember. I'll probably remember it later.
Era?
Huh?
Eras? It wasn't eras, was it?
No, I'm talking about the actual process in which they determine it.
All right. Yeah, I can't put a name on it.
But anyways, they did it to a penguin that died, okay, like a week before.
Carbon dating?
Carbon
Was it?
dating. Yes. Carbon dating. Broken. There's no proof on carbon dating. They did it to a penguin that died a week, all right, and they said that it was 1 million years old.
Where's that? I didn't catch that at all. I know
I'll
I
look it
saw the
up.
penguin
I'll send
thing,
you a
but
link.
I didn't know it was a
Here,
week old.
here's a poll for the Bill Nye. 92% say Bill Nye won, and Christian Today poll. So,
What?
uh, I thought he did good. Like
Yeah,
I
I
watched the whole
thought Bill
thing.
Nye won it fair and square. I don't know. It's a weird debate though, because like it seemed like it popped out of nowhere. Like where did
Uh,
this come up? This has only come up within the past year, and it sprawled out of nowhere.
I think that whole debate is weird anyway because you can't really debate it because there's no facts on either
Yeah,
side.
there's like there's no like it's both things cannot be indefinitely proved at this time. So that's where it's
I mean,
flawed.
at some point one side's going to be right.
Yeah. Maybe there could
Whether
be a
whether
thing
it
where
be
it's
that the
both
world
right.
just automatically explodes from a meteor or
That'd be dope.
God comes back. It's one of those two, and
What if
one's going to be
meteors
right,
hit as
one's going to be
God
wrong.
came back? He came down, and then like it's a huge battle, God versus meteorites.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Dude, we should make a movie out of that.
No, please don't.
We should
Anyway,
have you as
should we
God.
be wrapping this up or?
Yeah, I guess so. It's starting to get dull, and I'm starting to get a little bit tired. All right, guys, that is the Gaming Fan Show, episode numero 4. I'd like to thank Silent Gaming for coming on. It was a good time. Actually, we
Thank you for
went on
having
for
me.
over an hour and a half. That seems
Yeah,
cool.
it's crazy.
Guys, I
I
hope
was-
you like the topics. If you have any more, make sure to comment on the Gaming Fan Show update thread on Gaming Fan, or send me a private message, or post in the comments.
Wait,
Yeah.
should we say what Gaming Fan is in case like any of
Oh yeah,
silent subs come by?
yeah. Herman, you take it away.
Gaming Fan is a website. It's forum that it was first advertised on PKA, and it's really cool. You can talk with a bunch of different YouTubers. There's giveaways. There's it's just a great place to go. And me, Club, and Miles all met on there, and we decided to make a podcast. So it's also a great place to like make friends, and yeah, go there. We could use some more people.
Got to get Yusef on the show sometime in the future. Yeah, we're thinking of playing a potential game for one of the podcasts. I know we mentioned that last episode. Just want to fill you guys in. And we've got some other fairly decent-sized YouTubers coming on in the near future. I won't spoil it for you guys. But, yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah, one more thing. Miles should be on next week. I think he had the computer trouble, so he should record it next week
Yeah.
with his new PC,
Yep.
and it should go straight to his channel even sooner than it already was.
Yeah. It'll probably still go up on mine. He said he'd send it to me, so sounds good. But
I
yeah.
think I'll just throw my plug in if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/TheSilentSoldier87 for videos.
All right.
For more of me. Oh, and if you